Howdy everyone, welcome back to Let's Play Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Trials and Tribulations. In the last episode, we started the trial of, I guess we're doing the trial of the fake, I keep forgetting his name. You know what, here's how we're going to double check his name. His name is Pathetic Von Ron Delight. Alright, so Ron Delight, who's claiming to be Master Mask, which if you look at the picture, no, I don't see it. I don't see it, bro. I don't see it. Anyways, we're trying to save him from himself, because clearly he wants to take the blame for this goddamn fucking thief theft shit, and he doesn't, I don't know, man. Anyway, we're about to break this guy's fucking testimony into pieces. He was basically revising his testimony where we left off, and now we're going to press the shit out of it, so... Anyway, he looked away from the door for a brief moment. Why did you look away? You were on watch, sir. So why'd you look away from the door anyway? In addition to the camera, I had prepared a variety of other sensors as well. Okay. The alarm on one of those had gone off, so I had to check the data. That's why I went to the computer. Elegantly, of course. So you were momentarily vulnerable when you were working on the computer. What should I do? Should I ask some more questions? Fuck yeah, you should. What the fuck's up with this sensor? I never heard about this sensor. What kind of sensors are you talking about? There are other places in the basement that someone could enter and exit from. There are air conditioner ducts, sewer pipes, and a cat door as well. I hooked up heat detecting, infrared, and ultraviolet sensors to each of them. That's a lot of hardware. Was it all yours? Lord Lee Taylor Department Store was kind enough to provide the monitoring hardware. Naturally, the security camera that took the photo belongs to them as well. In other words, he couldn't have rigged the equipment, huh? Has that cleared up any doubts you had about me, sir lawyer? No. And I'm actually going to go back to that one, press it again, and ask about the fucking camera computer, or the computer. He's gonna blah 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 real quick. Let's skip through the rest of this. We already read this. But let's ask about the computer. So did that computer belong to Lord Lee Taylor as well? Correct! Well, except for the program that manages the data. That was specially designed by me. Look at me! In that case, he could have easily manipulated the data. What's wrong, sir lawyer? Nothing. Just compiling the data you have given me. What does that mean? Discombobulated.
Young people these days, they really irritate me. They allow perfectly good old words to die until everyone forgets what they mean.
Sorry, but what exactly does it mean anyway?
Now I've forgotten. What was I saying?
Oh, Jesus Christ. Jeez, it's better than old people who forget that they were what they were saying 5 seconds ago. Well, okay, so this guy, motherfucker, I was doing a deep voice for him last episode, and I had more than one person tell me I should make him sound a little more smooth talking and less deep voice, like less raspy. And that's fine with me. As you guys said, it's kind of killing my voice, making it raspy, especially if he talks a lot. I thought he was going to be less of a talker. Obviously, he hasn't talked a whole lot. Smooth talker, though, huh? So, like, well, it looks like we've cleared that up. You can go on with your testimony. Okay, we'll try that out and see how it goes. Unfortunately, the thief grabbed a weapon from the side and rendered me senseless. So the whole point of that, I pressed on this one just so we can ask about discombobulated. Really? Come on, man. Could have got something better out of that than asking about a damn vocabulary word. What do you mean by weapon from the side? Naturally, that thief had no idea that I, look at me, was hiding in the area. He grabbed the sword from the statue that was standing by the door to the warehouse. Sword? You mean the sword that was all twisted like a tree branch? Correct! Fortunately for me, the blade was not sharp. Okay, so he is talking about the I can never say this right. Shitashito.
So the thief armed himself with a sword. And what about yourself, witness?
Witness? My voices are not on point today, I gotta say. Anyway, he complained about not fighting with his fists because he's a noob. You had that much faith in your own fighting abilities? But of course, in college I was the second in charge of the boxing club.
I'm sorry if I failed to find that appropriately impressive.
However, my opponent in this ring This time was my arch nemesis, Master Mass. I'm adding me click A. This guy's a real piece of work. Alright, so nothing useful there. This is, I think this is where we're gonna have to find something right here. Either that or the sensors. Can you tell us a little more about what happened? My opponent was both powerful and vicious, you might say. He was powericious. Powericious? I assumed the at-me fighting stance, but a sudden flash of light blinded me. That, of course, was checkmate. My opponent had bested me. What do I do now? Should I ask more about this? Yeah. What the fuck were you blinded by, dude? The camera going off? So what was this flash of light that blinded you? I was bathed in a golden light. That seemed to come from the statue of the woman. Wait, what? Statue of Amy Faye, I'm guessing. Well, that wasn't very much help at all. Well, what do you think, Nick? Well, there's one thing that I'm absolutely sure of now. Yeah, what is it? This look at me guy? He's definitely hiding something. But why? I'm starting to think. I think I'm starting to try to figure out. I think I'm starting to figure out what really happened that night. And about the true nature of this detective. Ah, see? I think I'm on the right track in my own brain. And so is Phoenix. Alright, I'm going to press this one again and ask him about the other thing real quick. Because apparently the blinding light came from the statue. Okay. Let's ask about the at-me fighting style, because I care so much. What is this at-me fighting style? The fucking fetal position? I'm sorry, but that's a trade secret. I really can't say anymore. But I suppose I can tell you if I absolutely must. The main thing is to put your back to the wall. That way no one can get behind you. That's it? That's the at-me fighting style?
Well, Mr. Wright, what about that testimony?
It was very important, I guess. Of course it's important. We've learned a detective's secret technique, after all.
Yes, indeed. I'll remember to use it if I ever take a walk alone at night.
Why the heck is he eyeballing me like that? It's creeping me out, man.
Now then, witness, we'll go ahead and add that secret information to your official testimony.
Wait, what? I put my back to the wall to the fight, but the thief's blow landed upon my third eye. What? What? That's... what? Third eye? You mean the back of your head? Wait, if your back was to the wall, then how did he hit you in the back of the head? Something's fishy there. Where's this third eye you're talking about? Oh, it's right between my right and left eyebrows. It's quite invisible to the unenlightened. You may call it the forehead if you like. Wait, why didn't you just say that in the first place? Sir Lawyer, it looks like the creases in your own forehead are getting deeper. So, Mr. Atme got hit on the forehead then? That's what he says. I've got a funny feeling about that. Actually, so do I. Well, what do you think, Nick? Well, there's one thing that I'm absolutely sure of now. Yeah, that's it. You guys hiding something. Okay, so we got hit in the forehead. I think that's going to be our ticket right there. So I'm pretty sure he either said or somebody said or something, one of the pieces of evidence we have, says he got hit in the back of the head. Yeah, a blow to the back of the head, see? I'm just going to do it. Let's go for it. Objection! Boom. Contradiction, bitch! Detective Atme, your testimony is crumbling like a house of cards. What fun is this? Can I read today? Seriously, it's these voices that are killing me, man. What fun this is, Sir Lawyer. It is truly a pleasure to cross swords with you. And now, once again, you have thrown down the gauntlet at my armored feet. I believe this is what you said yesterday. Ooh, that was a burp. No, the coward must have wormed his way in here beside the door. Then my arch nemesis struck me on the head from behind with the gruesome item here. Yeah, see, he said back.
From behind, huh?
But just now you testified that he struck you on the forehead. I hardly think you can forget where you were hit on the head. Ah! It seems I've made another mistake. Detective Atme, that's not the only strange part of your testimony.
What do you mean by that?
For example, the very fact that you hid the calling card from the police itself is strange. It's almost as if you were afraid they were going to help with security. Ah! Geniuses such as myself have always been misunderstood. How sad. That's wrong. Oh god. Already shaking head. Sorry. To err is human, to forgive divine. Humans aren't machines, they have souls, feelings. They live, they die, they love, they hate, and yes, they even make mistakes. Hey, hold on, it's not as pretty as that. Oh shit. Really? What is it like then? Always chase a riddle down to the end. That's one of my rules. This is it. This might just be my chance to turn things around. Here we go, baby.
Mr. Wright, what exactly is it that you're asserting?
Very well, Your Honor. The defense asserts that... Yep, this is what I was going for, because saying that he's not an ace detective is not really... That doesn't mean anything. I'm assuming I can get some funny dialogue for these ones. But I'm going to go with this... Oh, that's actually an interesting idea. What if he's not actually... Look at me. Somebody else is. Nah, I just think that he's Mask to Mask. The answer is simple. It's all clear to me now, bitch. Detective Look at Me's true identity is actually Mask to Mask. Oh, you didn't think I was going to say that, did you, bitch? Oh, he's guilty as fuck now.
Order! Order in the court, Mr. Wright. What is the meaning of this?
God, he has said that exact line to me so many times. There are too many unnatural parts to Mr. Atme's story. He says he was hiding at the crime scenes, which is why no one ever saw him there. And then, in his last case, he managed to outperform Detective Gumshoe and the entire police force to miraculously retrieve the stolen treasure. That's because I analyzed the crime scene data and made an exquisitely elegant deduction. I picked up clues that the police overlooked in order to arrive at a... No. Oh, police. The explanation is far simpler than that, Detective Atme. The truth is that you are, in fact, Master Mask. Ah!
But, Mr. Wright, this photo, it clearly shows Master Mask. The security camera belongs to Lordly Taylor Department Store. He shouldn't have been able to manipulate it.
Well, that's because he was wearing it, dummy. He didn't need to manipulate it. He gained access to the warehouse under the pretense of providing security. Then he simply dressed as the thief and stole the urn.
So, the ace detective is actually an ace thief. Is this true, witness?
Ooh. Aha! The Mask's MO is pure genius, and so am I. Look at me, ace detective. You're very clever to have come to such a conclusion. I am impressed, sir lawyer.
What? Witness, you're admitting it?
Nick, now's your chance. Yes, time to put the last nail in this guy's coffin. Detective Atme, when you assume the thief's identity... Oh. Uh-oh. Okay. Asshole. I think you just committed a crime right now. You just threw your fucking coffee cup at my fucking dome. Objection. Go. Can we take this guy to jail for assault right now? Anyway. Godot blend number 102. My personal favorite. Okay.
Mr. Godot.
The ace detective is actually an ace thief. I smell a best-selling novel. There's only one problem. It simply isn't true.
But, Mr. Godot, Mr. Wright has made some very strong points, and I
will admit my opponent has woven a compelling narrative out of the whole cloth. But it is, in fact, nothing more than a patchwork quilt, Mr. Trite. If this detective really is the thief, then show us the proof of your claim. But it had better be as hot and as perfect as the coffee dripping down your face.
Well, Mr. Wright, don't just stand there. This court would like to see this decisive proof you have, quickly.
Huh? Yes, of course. What's the big rush? Are you alright, Nick? Atme looks pretty rattled right now. I'd like to finish this right now if I can. Can I really do it? The decisive evidence that proves Look at Me is in fact Mask to Mask. I don't think we have it. And I think there might be a chance he's still not Mask to Mask. I think there's still a chance. I think there's a chance that he's the thief, but he's not Mask to Mask. I've also decided that that's an option, and because this has not gone directly to look at me is Mask to Mask, like we're getting some doubt here. I still feel like Mask to Mask. I still feel like it's the wife, dude. I think the wife, man. I really do. I think it's the wife. But that doesn't mean the wife was involved in this case, or this actual theft. Anyway, I'm gonna say it's yet to be found because it's more likely. Because if I say it's right here, I have nothing to present. Proof? Of course I got nothing. Ha! Just what I thought. A man has to hold his head up high, no matter how bad things get. After all.
I see. I thought perhaps you had some evidence to back up your assertion.
This is no good. I've got to stay on the attack. I'll never get another chance to prove that this guy's the thief. Don't give up, Nick. Think harder and try again. It's no good. I'm just not ready yet. But are you gonna just give up and let us lose this? So, you've come to your senses, have you, Sir Lawyer? I can't think of a counterattack at all.
It seems the cloud of suspicion surrounding this witness has lifted. Mr. Godot, if you have anything further to add, then...
There we go. Who the hell even said that?
What? Who?
Oh, yeah, here we go. This is exactly who I was hoping to hear from.
Who are you?
That doesn't really matter right now, does it? Ms. Delight, what are you doing here? Nicky boy, the thing you've been looking for. I think I found it.
You mean that bag?
No, not the bag, silly. What's in the bag? Well, whoa. Somebody took it apart and re-glued it back together correctly? Who would even bother to do that? What? Now I'm real confused as to why did this case even happen in the first place is the most confusing part of this whole situation.
That's...
The sacred urn, Nick! It's the urn! Now I'm so confused. Like, I want to know why the urn was stolen in the first place now. Anyway,
Order! You, madame! That urn, where did you find it?
You'll never believe it. It was in the office of Mr. Fancy Pants Ace Detective. Look at me. Oh, Desi, you're the best. Alright, so, wait, she found it at... But why would the Ace Detective steal it just to put it back together correctly? Or did she... I am confused as fuck right now. I'm just going to let it roll until we figure out why the thing got fixed. That's what I want to know. Well, how do you explain that one, Mr. Atme, you son of a bitch? Even if you are going to have a hard time weaseling out of this one... Oh, even you are going to... Sorry, I read that wrong. I forgot what I meant. Oh god, here we go. Ha! Pathetic.
Mr. Godot, do you have something you wish to say?
Yes, Your Honor. It simply amazes me how quickly times change. In the old days, a man was to be taken at his word. It's truly sad.
You're still denying that Mr. Atme was involved?
Before casting aspersions at Detective Atme, consider the young lady here. Your name is Desiree. Desiree Delight. Is that correct? Yes, what about it? Back to his coffee. How charming. The lengths that a woman is willing to go to save her husband is truly inspiring. What are you insinuating? As the wife of the criminal, you could have discovered that stolen urn anywhere, including the office of the good detective here. Alright. I mean, that's true. So you found the urn. What does that prove? It certainly doesn't prove where the urn was before you found it. Well, I just brought it here from the detective's office. Please, madame, this town is already filled to the brim with lies. Any more could only compound the tragedy we have been witness to. You're wrong. I would never do such a thing. Miss Delight, please, Nicky boy, you gotta help me talk some sense into these people. There must be some way. I gotta prove that urn was actually at the Atme Detective Agency. I know the bag. I mean, I remember seeing the bag at his office, and then he showed up. Should we just go for it? What's wrong? Is it your job to come up with something to say? Nick, come on. It should be easy to prove. After all, we checked out that bag, didn't we? You're right. I remember doing that. Whatever was in there was hard and round, and smooth, too. Yes, it must have been the urn. It must have. But I never actually saw it with my own eyes. Atme walked in just as I was about to have a look at it. So even if it was the urn in there, I can't testify that it was. Ah, you're right. Ha. It looks like I was wrong about you, Mr. Trite. In this town overflowing with lies, there's still a single flickering candle of truth. Nicky boy! Well, it's true that I never actually saw the urn, but maybe I can still testify about it from another angle.
What about it, Mr. Wright? Have you given up yet?
There must be some way. I've got to prove that urn was actually in the Atme Detective Agency. I mean, fingerprints is the only other thing I can think of. Let's try it. Sorry. I was having a terrible burp coming on. I had to wash it down real quick. I can prove where the urn was. By the fingerprints on it. Oh, God.
Fingerprints, eh?
Oh, come now.
Oh, God.
Now you're really making me laugh, Sir Lawyer. Fingerprints indeed.
Uh-oh.
May I go on? Good. Now, it would be perfectly understandable if my fingerprints were on the urn. After all, it was I who was guarding the urn in the first place. In any case, I am always in the habit of wearing gloves, as you can see. So, unfortunately, my fingerprints wouldn't be evidence of anything.
What about it, Mr. Wright? This witness's fingerprints would mean nothing anyway.
Nick, what are you going to do now? Come too far to turn back now. Atme must have brought the urn back to his office yesterday. And there, I'm sure someone must have left their fingerprints on it. The defense proposes that the fingerprints of this person should be on the urn. Whoever Mask the Mask is. I mean, that's all I can think of. Also, the urn has pink splotches all over it. I'm assuming that means that's like glue or something? I don't know, man. It's weird that the urn even showed up at all. I'm still blown away. This case is far from over, by the way. There's so many things in my freaking inventory we haven't even touched yet. The evidence. Anyway, I'm pretty sure Mask the Mask's fingerprints are going to be on there.
Take that!
Let me give you an important piece of advice. The one who keeps a cool head all the way until the game's end is the winner.
Let me give you an even more important piece of advice, Mr. Wright. You are not going to win this game with that answer.
Oh, what? Wow, even the judge is making cool, snappy remarks now. Does that mean I was wrong again? Wait, what? Huh. The urn was put in the bag and carried to the detective's office yesterday. That means the person I should be fingering is... Whoa. The person I should be fingering is... the person who left their prints on the urn yesterday at the detective... Oh. Oh. Yeah, it's me. Right? Yeah. I mean, it makes sense. If it isn't... I would say Mask to Mask because that's the good who stole it, but I'm guessing it's me. I should say it's Phoenix Wright because he's the one that reached into the bag. So suck it.
So, what is all the fuss about fingerprints anyway?
Mr. Atme, do you recall the events of yesterday? Hey, Nick, come on. Open it up. Hey, wait a minute. You can't just open his private property. Don't be such a fuddy-duddy. This is an important investigation. Well, what's in there? Hang on a sec. I'm taking it out now. Whatever it is, it feels kind of hard, smooth.
Well, hello there.
Alright, so then he showed up and blah, blah, blah. It's true that I didn't get a chance to look in the bag at that time, but I did touch what was inside.
What? You touched it?
And I remember it very well. It was smooth and hard.
Well, that was just,
Your Honor, I'd like the court to examine the fingerprints on that urn. If my fingerprints are on there, then it proves that the urn was in Detective Atme's office.
Objection.
Oh, jeez, there he goes again. Well, even if your fingerprints are on the urn, it still doesn't prove when they were put there, does it?
Of course it does. What did you say? Not what I said. It's what Adrian Andrews, the person in charge of the exhibition, said. I polished it until it was just flat out glowing. I thought maybe I could make it look even more valuable. Blah, blah, blah. Yep. I was gonna say, if she polished it that much, she must have removed any and all fingerprints on it. And the only chance I had to get my fingerprints on it after that was yesterday at the Atme Detective Agency. Suck it. Ah, this blend, Godot Blend number 107. I've decided it's a little too bitter after all. Okay, so we must have got him. He finally is like, ah, fuck, that hurt.
Alright, order, order, order! I accept the defense's request. Bailiff, take this urn and...
Wait! Wait a moment, Your Honor. There's no need for that.
No need, you say?
Precisely. I already know Mr. Wright's fingerprints are on the urn.
What are you saying?
Yes, I finally broken him down. Take a good look, everyone.
Whoa, that face though. Look at that face. That is an evil-looking motherfucker.
Unable to find a rival worthy of my genius, I was forced to create one by myself. Here I am, the tragic clown.
This guy is nuttier than a fruitcake.
You see, it was me all along. I am the one and only Mask the Mask. Ha ha ha! I hope you all enjoyed my little performance.
So wait, this is it was that easy? That was it? That was it? Nah.
Well, Mr. Godot, what's Mr. Atby's condition?
He's still in the lobby, laughing insanely, Your Honor. I wish I could enjoy the joke as much as he seems to be.
Well, it looks like the matter has been settled. I came perilously close to besmirching the record of an innocent man, besmirching him with the title of thief.
Nick, you were right after all. Yeah, I guess Mr. Delight really wasn't the thief.
The court finds the defendant, Mr. Ron Delight.
Yeah, I was gonna say, that seems way too soon to end it, dude. You're wrong! I tell you. I mean, not exactly wrong so much, but actually not. Alright, is what I was trying to say is... Oh no, he's not. This can't be happening right now. The thief, the sneaky odious thief has been stealing all the treasures. It's me! It's him! I'm him! I'm the one you want. I'm the thief, I tell you. So, do it! Pronounce me guilty, please! What is happening? Why?
I don't know what kind of kangaroo court you all think this is, but...
The true identity of the thief has already been proven. Please hurry and pass judgment. What are you talking about? I already confessed. I'm the thief, I tell you. I don't think this guy gives a shit either way.
Mr. Godot, don't just stand there drinking coffee.
Ha. Hey there, Mr. Thief. Yes, sir? If you're really a man, then clean up your own mess. I'm sorry? I'm afraid I just don't have any idea what you mean. If you are Master Mask, then prove it. That's what it means. Yes, sir. I'd be happy to. He says he'll be happy to, Nick. It's kind of cute. He's 100% committed to his fantasy. Good boy. Just remember one thing. A boy only gets one chance in his life to become a man. I know that. I won't fail, I swear. Okay then. Talk. We're all listening.
Oh well, let's all have a listen to his confession.
Okay, so we have a culprit, but we gotta prove this guy wrong for being an idiot, basically, an obsessed idiot. And now this is where that extra evidence is probably gonna come into play. We have to get this guy off the fucking stand. Alright, bro. What do you got? The truth is, I've been Master Mask all along. I mean, you can't prove that I'm not actually Master Mask, can you? I don't have an alibi for the night the urn was stolen, after all. I donned my costume that night and dancingly descended upon the scene of the crime. Look, you can see right there in the photo. That's me. As for my brooch, I snagged it on the door handle, and it got torn off, that's all. Okay. It all sounds bullshit to me.
I don't like the direction this trial has taken.
But this is how every trial goes, at least with me anyways. Ha! You're doing great. Stop it, Mr. Go. You're embarrassing me. Like I said, you're only going to get one chance to testify, all right? But if you make it through this with flying colors, I'll keep my promise too. I'll make sure you stay locked up in prison as the one and only true Mask to Mask. Thanks so much, Mr. Godot. I'll do my best. Whoa, this is seeming very fishy right now.
All right, Mr. Wright, I'm afraid it's time for the cross-examination.
So, okay, let me think for a second. Based on that exchange between Delight and Mr. Godot, sounding kind of like Godot is in on this, or at least in on... Oh, wait, let me read that. Okay, hold on. Hold on. Before I start pressing, I want to read something. What does this say again? If you don't want your true identity revealed to the world, come to KB Security at 1 a.m. on and bring $50,000. If you don't, I'll take that red diamond you received the other day instead. I'll take that red diamond you received. Huh. I don't know. Just this is I'm a little confused by this the more that I look at it now. Alright, well, I'm gonna leave that alone for the moment and we're gonna start pressing this guy. But there's something fishy about that blackmail letter the more I read it now. You may think you're the real Mask to Mask, but your wife thinks you're delusional. I haven't told Desi yet about my true identity, I mean. Believe me, I've got my reasons. With the way your room is decked out, how could she not know about it?
Even thieves have complicated family situations, I suppose.
What should I do? Sounds like we're about to get sidetracked again. Press him harder. Why not? So why are you withholding the truth from your wife? Well, first of all, I don't think she'd believe me anyway. And second, if there's one thing that Desi absolutely detests, it's criminals.
If that's the case, then why did you ever start thieving to begin with?
Well, Desi's crazy about shopping. She's a real shopaholic. But she's the love of my life, Your Honor. I guess you could say I'm a Desi-holic.
So you do have a complicated family situation after all.
Alright, that's enough. Please continue with your testimony. I beg of you. Please stop it. Please stop it. You know there was a time when you were the same over a girl, right, Phoenix? Don't forget about that time. We already learned about that today. Or not today, but in this game. Alright. I thought you were going to be the one to show us the proof. Show us the proof. You know, that you're the real Mask to Mask and not just some kind of obsessed fanboy. Hey now, that's not fair. Why do I have to do all the hard work anyway? Maybe because you're the one making the outrageous claim for a change? Come on, Nick. You know that Mr. Delight couldn't have committed the crime. You're the one with the fancy law degree. It's time to put it to work already. I need some kind of proof that Ron couldn't possibly be Mask to Mask. Well, I guess if you had that kind of proof, we wouldn't still be here, would we? For the time being, maybe I need to shift strategy. I should try to show that Mr. Delight couldn't have stolen the urn. Anyway, yeah, that's pretty much what I was gonna do. I just wanted to press him on all his things first. You've got no alibi.
I've been a judge for a long time, and this is the first time I've ever heard a defendant brag about having no alibi.
But I tell you, I was in Lord Lee Taylor that night, no. That's too vague, even for me. To be more precise, I was down in the basement warehouse. Hold on. What is it, Nick? Where was Ron Delight when the crime happened anyway? If we can prove he had an alibi after all, this case will be a piece of cake. Well, you're right, but... Ha! You think you can prove that? Wake up and smell the coffee. Well, I think maybe I can.
Mr. Wright, do you have any evidence that shows the defendant has an alibi?
I believe I do. I have evidence. Or do you think I'm still some sort of third-rate rookie, fool?
Oh, I've never seen you this angry before.
I'm not surprised. Anger is the last refuge of the pathetic. I thought I was more confident than angry.
Well then, let's see this evidence already. Show to this court evidence that proves where your client was on the night of the crime.
Alright, I'm pretty sure He was at work. Let's see. Ron's wallet or his actual wallet. Yeah, there it is. Boom. Eat it. Mr. Delight, this wallet belongs to you, correct? Yes, it does. I lost it somewhere.
Mr. Wright, when did you find a wallet? You should report it to the police right away.
No, you don't understand. This is an important piece of evidence, Your Honor.
Evidence?
Mr. Delight, when did you first notice that you'd lost your wallet? Let's see. I think it was on the night of the crime. But I know I still had it when Desi and I went out for dinner. This wallet was found at approximately 1 a.m. at KB Security Headquarters.
What? Surely you're not serious?
Yes, I am serious. This proves that Mr. Delight was in fact at KB Security that night. No! No! He really wanted to be fucking Master Mask, man. So, if the defendant was at KB Security at 1 o'clock in the morning, then that proves that he has a watertight alibi. No! Furthermore, considering the distance between Lordly Taylor and KB Security, it would have taken 30 minutes to get there by car. According to Larry, anyway. Ooh. Get on, Delight.
Well, Mr. Godot, do you have anything to say?
He's like, nah, not really.
And stop drinking that coffee.
Come on, Mr. Thief. Don't let this guy beat you. Tell him why he's wrong. You're the only one who calls me thief, Mr. Godot. Alright, I'll try. I'll do it. I will. He's really got Mr. Delight all worked up. Yeah, he's like a kid at his first day of school. Look, it's just ridiculous. Why would I have dropped my wallet at KB Security? Someone must have planted it there to make it look like I was there and not at the heist. Planted it there. He's really reaching now. Mr. Delight, you probably dropped your wallet when you took it out to use this, didn't you? The keycard to KB Security's CEO's office. No! Huh, that was a pretty good try, Mr. Trite. Unfortunately, you've overlooked one small thing. What? Motive, of course. Why would this thief go to KB Security in the middle of the night anyway?
Well, Mr. Wright, it looks like you need some more evidence after all.
This stupid kid. He works there, man.
Now then, let's see your evidence.
The evidence that shows why Mr. Delight went to KB Security. He works there, man. Do I have evidence that he works there? No idea. Or no. I have the blackmail thing that says be it say. Yeah. Sorry. There. I was thinking that he has evidence that he works there. I thought he worked there, though, didn't he? He does work there. I'm a little confused by this whole thing. Very confused. By whose motivation behind any of it. Really, though. Anyway, Mr. Delight, I believe you've seen this before, correct? Yeah, that's...
What is it?
A blackmail letter. That's what it looks like from the contents. Blackmail? Yes, basically it says, bring $50,000.
That certainly sounds like blackmail, all right.
At the time of the theft, Mr. Delight was dealing with the blackmailer himself in KB Security's CEO office, a full half an hour away from the scene of the crime.
No, 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 no!
There we go. See, now true anger while he chugs his coffee.
Order! So when the theft of the urn occurred, the defendant was at KB Security. It looks like a perfect case for the defense.
Objection.
Oh, shit. You may see it as a perfect case, Judge, but to me... Well, let's just say that my Godot Blend 107 impresses me a lot more. What are you trying to say? You say the thief was being blackmailed by the CEO of a security company. But, did you actually investigate the CEO at all? Huh? Well, no, I guess not. Accusing a man of blackmail with no proof. I'm not sure what I think of that. Not sure what I think of that. At least I know what I think of you.
Good point. I'm not sure that I think of it myself. You claim that the defendant entered the CEO's office, but you will need at least one witness to corroborate your claim, Mr. Wright.
Nick, I think we're gonna have to track down the CEO guy. No, we don't have to track down the CEO at all. What do you mean by that, Mr. Trite? there is someone else who can testify. Oh yeah! I got this. He did say this is the person. Okay, yeah. It's Larry the Hairy Butts, dude. He works there. Eat it.
Who is this useless-looking man?
Who is this useless-looking man? That's fucked up, bro. You don't remember him, Your Honor?
Not exactly. But just looking at his picture makes the bile start to rise in my throat.
Ouch. Doesn't look like he... Looks like he doesn't remember the case from 2 years ago. Probably blocked out that memory on purpose. Anyway, this man was working as a guard at the KB security that night. Oh? The question at hand is this key card. Yup, that's the key card he used to get in that building I work, bro. According to the serial number, this one is for the CEO's office. You need to get into that room, and every time you use that card, it is record. Yeah, it tells you exactly who entered the room and when. Blah, 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 blah. As you can see, there's no need to investigate the CEO of KB Security. We should be able to discover the truth simply by analyzing this keycard's data. Oh, getting wrecked, bitch. He doesn't give a shit. He gives 0 shits. Ah! Okay. He had to look cool for a second. God, disgusting burps, man.
Well, Mr. Godot?
The name of the CEO, KB Security, is Kane Bullard. I wasn't able to contact him directly, but I got the keycard data. Here.
So, what does it show?
Each keycard has its own serial number, and they leave detailed records of their use. According to this data, this card was used at 1 a.m. on the morning of the crime. Okay.
What that means? It can't be Mr. Delight dressed as Master Mask in this photo.
Ha! It looks like you're right. 2 minutes isn't even enough time to brew up a good cup of joe. So then... Ron Delight was clearly in the office of the KB Security CEO at the time of the crime. The prosecutor's office is ready to admit that fact. Therefore, it's impossible for the defendant to be mask to mask. Good job, you did it, Nick! Sweet.
That's enough! I came perilously close to besmirching the record of an innocent young man, besmirching him with the title of thief.
What's wrong, Your Honor?
I'm ready to pass judgment, but before I do that, do you have any further objections?
No, Your Honor.
Very well. The court finds the defendant, Mr. Ron Delight,
Nice. Not guilty. But this whole shit just seems fishy as a motherfucker right now. I'm so confused by this overall story. Regardless of how this trial right here ended, I get the feeling that this is not the end of what we just witnessed. Anyway, court is adjourned, my friends. Court is adjourned. What the hell, man? What the hell? So confused right now. Nick, you did it! You were right after all. Actually, I'm a little bit ashamed of myself. Nicky boy! Oh, Miss Delight. I knew you could do it. I believed in you all along, Nicky boy. I don't know how I can ever repay you. Shucks. Thanks, Miss Delight. I just know I'm blushing.
Congratulations, Mr. Nick!
Oh, pearls! I got a bad feeling about this.
Who's this woman?
Oh, God. Oh, she's nobody. She just,
You're blushing. How dare you do this in front of Mr. Maya? You should be ashamed of yourself.
Ouch. She slapped me. Pearly. This woman is Ms. Desiree Delight. She's our client's wife.
Mr. Nick,
Yes?
you're even worse than I thought.
Oh, Jesus.
Going behind the back of your own client?
Oh, God. No, you got it all wrong.
I'll never forgive you.
Oh, Jesus, man. This girl is fucking crazy, man. A double slap. Well, anyway, all's well that ends well, right? Totally. We've got the sacred urn back, and the thief has been caught.
You're so right, and it's all thanks to Nicky boy here.
But actually, it was you, Ms. Delight, that brought us the urn back. Or our urn back. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. Oh, please. You're embarrassing me. God, if we won the case, then why does this guy still look so glum? But I am the thief. Actually,
What is it, honey? I did my best for you, Ronnie. I know that, and I appreciate it, Desi. But the thing is...
Come on. Give the kid some time. Oh, God. This fucking guy. He's just... sorry. I got a burp just, like, stuck there forever. He's just got a little touch of the blues. You know about feeling blue, right, amigo? Mr. Godot, what are you doing here? Oh, come on. I just came here to say thanks to my newest buddy. You, Mr. Trite. Maybe you should learn my name before you call me buddy? Well, playtime is over. Huh? Early this morning, the body of Kane Bullard was discovered. Oh, fuck. Kane Bullard? Where have I heard that name before? Isn't that the name of the CEO of KB Security? Body? The estimated time of death was 1 a.m. on October 12th. 1 a.m. on October 12th? You don't mean... That's right, amigo. At the same time that a cheap little urn was being stolen, the CEO of KB Security was being murdered. So, then, what are you doing here? Oh, come on. You figured it out already, haven't you, amigo? Or have you already forgotten about that piece of info I helped you out with today? Help me out? What? On October 12th at 1 o'clock in the morning, Rhonda Light was in the CEO's office, the scene of the murder. After getting that blackmail letter, he must have been imbrued with utter rage. What are you saying? Imbrued with rage? Come on, don't tell me you didn't know it. Rhonda Light was once an employee of KB Security. He was a professional security guard. An employee of KB Security? It looks like the alibi that saved him from being convicted as a thief is going to be the noose that gets him hanged. Kind of an anti-alibi. No way! He can't be the thief because he was at the murder scene when the murder occurred. No, that's a lie! It can't be true! But I'm a thief, I tell you! Rhonda Light, you're going back to prison again. This time, the charge is much more serious. This time, you'll be tried for murder. What? This is impossible! I'm looking forward to another exciting showdown, Mr. Trite. You and I aren't through with each other yet. Surely you won't back down from a challenge. You've never been a coward. Mr. Nick, is there something personal between you two? I've returned from the depths of hell to do battle with you. At least let me have some fun while I'm here. This guy, who the heck is he? He may be quiet, but he's the most dangerous enemy I've ever faced. Well then, time to say goodbye to Mr. Delight. The hell? Nick, how could this be happening? Right in front of our very eyes, our client has been arrested for murder. And the one who established his presence at the scene was me. Wait, what? Oh, wait, what? One who established his presence at the scene was me. Yeah, Ronnie! Ronnie! Arrested for murder on the very same day he's declared innocent of larceny. What the heck's gonna happen next? Find out next time on Let's Play Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Trials and Tribulations. And I'm not gonna leave you right there, but I gotta give my little bit of my opinion right now, cause what the fudgesicles, man. Okay, like I've had a feeling we weren't done, but that was unexpected. So we got a two-parter. Wait, does that actually end this case? I'm gonna click in a second. Let me see if I have anything else I want to say real quick. Okay, so if Look at Me was actually Mask to Mask, if that part is all cleared up and we're not even going to worry about it, then it looks like Ron Delight was trying to be found guilty of stealing as opposed to being found guilty of murder. He must know something about the murder, but is he the one that actually did it? I mean, usually when Phoenix ends up defending somebody, they're not the one that did it, so I'm very curious to see how the rest of this case goes down, because now I want to see. Now we got a whole other part of the case to learn, the whole murder scene. Now we got a whole other thing to investigate. Let me see if it goes to the next chapter or if that's going to jump into the next thing. No, we're jumping into the next thing. So we're not even done with this chapter. All right. So next time on Let's Play Ace Attorney, Phoenix Wright, starting Trials and Tribulations. We will continue the case. Wow, I thought it was going to go to like the next case, like next turnabout. But no, this is all the same turnabout. All right. Good times await, I'm sure. See you guys next time. Peace!